The alcohol that got the servants drunk has made me bold. The same liquor that quenched their thirst has fired me up. Listen, quiet. That was the owl that shrieked with a scary goodnight, like the bells they ring before they execute the people. Macbeth must be killing the king right now. The doors to Duncan's chamber are open, and the drunk servants make a mockery of their jobs by snoring instead of protecting the king. I put so many drugs in their drinks that you can't tell if they're alive or dead.
Who's there? What is it?
Oh no, I'm afraid. The servants woke up, and the murder didn't happen? For us to attempt murder and not succeed would ruin us. Listen to that. I put the servant's dagger where the Macbeth would find them. He couldn't have missed them. If Duncan hadn't reminded me of my father when I saw him sleeping, I would have killed him myself. My husband!
I've done the deed. Did you hear a noise?
I heard the owls scream and the crickets cry. Didn't you say something?
When?
Just now.
As I came down?
Yes.
Listen! Who's sleeping in the second chamber?
Donald Bane.
This is a sorry sight.
Well, that's just a stupid thing to say.
One of the servants laughed in his sleep and one cried, "Murder!" and they woke each other up. I stood and listened to them, but then they said their prayers and I went back to sleep.
Malcolm and Donald Bane are asleep in the same room.
One servant cried, "God bless us," and the other replied, "Amen," as if they had seen my bloody hands. Listening to their frightened voices, I couldn't reply amen when they said, "God bless us."
Oh, I just don't think about it so much.
But why couldn't I say amen? I desperately needed God's blessing, but the word amen stuck in my throat.
We can't think about it the way we just did. If we do, we'll just go crazy.
I thought I had heard a voice cry, "Sleep no more! Macbeth is murdering sleep. Innocent sleep. Sleep that soothes away all our worries. Sleep that puts each day to rest. Sleep that relieves the weary laborer and heals hurt minds. Sleep, the main course of life's feast and the most nourishing."
What are you talking about?
The voice kept crying, "Sleep no more!" To everyone in the house, Macbeth has murdered sleep, and therefore Macbeth will sleep no more.
Who said that? Why, my worthy lord? You let yourself become weak. When you think about things in this cowardly way, go get some water and wash this blood evidence from your hands. Why did you carry these daggers out of the room? They have to stay here. Go take them back and smear the blood over all the sleeping blood.
I can't go back. I'm afraid to even think about what I've done. I can't stand to look at it again.
Coward, give me the daggers. Dead and sleeping people can't hurt you any more than these pictures can. Only children are afraid of scary pictures. If Duncan bleeds, I'll paint the servants' faces with his blood. We must make it seem like that they're all so guilty.
Where's that knocking coming from? What's happening to me? That I'm frightened of every noise. Whose hands are these? Ha! They're plucking out my eyes. Will all the water in the ocean wash the blood from my hands? No. Instead, my hands will strain the sea solid, turning the green waters red.
My hands are as red as yours, but I would be ashamed if my heart were as pale and weak. I hear someone knocking at the south entry. Let's go back our bedroom. A little water will wash away this evidence of our guilt. It's so simple. You've lost your resolve. Listen, there's more knocking. Put on your nightgown in case someone comes and sees we're awake. Snap out of your daze.
Rather than have to think about my crime, I prefer to be completely unconscious. Wake Duncan with your knocking, I wish you could!
Lies about a